Got away brilliantly and he's ahead of the field at the moment and Bolt going very near. Comes Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt storming, takes it again. Blake gets the silver. 9.64. Oh, he's retained his title in the most dramatic way.
Gomez, Jordi Alba, Lionel Messi. Oh my goodness. Lionel Messi does it again. It's superhuman. Lionel Messi has just exploded La Liga into life. Another chapter in the incredible story of this little man.
Oh my goodness, you cannot write the script for this, Rob. That's unbelievable. Cristiano Ronaldo! Who else will give a scoring? Cristiano Ronaldo's the Real Madrid.
Advocacy. He's going in with the left foot. And $2 from the other. And everyone making a Paul Williams out. He's got to go for it, Danny Williams. And still they clap in the corner. Get ready to pop in the corner. I don't know whether he's going to make it. It's astonishing. Steven Gerrard. Look how much it means to the captain on this day of all days. Well, the ultimate one equaliser. It may have looked at a possible angle, but the Brazilian found its way through at United 11.
Welcome. 102.7 FM.
Nonai Abuapa Hu Sima Enkro. Yeah, live. Ewa Promise 102.7 megahertz. Eye Juada Mebo Some. Nida Toso Edionu Ensia. Yatena se a free summary a kopim se no nsia ebebo highway sports. Ena ere bramo ewa kasa fidie no. SCA Live, Facebook Promise Radio 102.7, and I feel Promise Live. FISM and Amanonism, and I Abuabuanoa Yedeba, and Abesomo, Yabeko, the Ghana Premier League incident CC over the weekend. Yadimunche Munyan Abeba 4, Ebecho Majene, Ede Afaho Ghana League, you know, say why, and I air corner say permutations. Nina ewa ha yeba na yabe dimun komo ewa jumadi ne so amano ninsam ewa ha leagues ewa Europe eko na wie chese wie kra ne some major European leagues ne de nyina aba na wie say transfers ehonsem na edeja enso ewa Europe ye nyina honsem eba Xabi Alonso officially Madrid apa ne hontoman sampi and a coach no Eje Atuja Wabroba Abeje Madrid Ejumano Aye Honsem Ewa ha Liverpool Echo Trophy Parade and area Nyasem Ketwa Cry or live update Aye Mamo Ewa Aye Jumadi so Napoli in Como Ewa ha Barcelona in Como Ewa ha no Manchester United in Como Ewa ha Ninam Yabwabwa no Aye Deba Ewa Shone so a free summary ya ekopim se no nsia be body ani entena na yentuja emfa ema perfect skin and body therapy pimples stretch marks nenso ben kocha tattoo and afia kre yeyi e dey free skin nani e dey amount e perfect skin and body therapy enya no nko a body slimming stomach reduction body enlargement flat tummy Nina over perfect skin and body therapy. Yabe mo bi ewo yasue de tenye furniture Kumasi Bushen Abraham Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park Sita House first floor and attack radio Ketan Junction episode Lodge Hotel eho and abe perfect skin and body therapy bra na yenya skin e kama and fama bra na yense body no and for our perfect skin and body therapy. Yes, your numbers no 0553 312 911 0553 312 911 after 0272 45 3535 0272 45 3535 perfect skin and body therapy. Be perfect. Bosheba Electricals, chandelier corner light, gate light, ceiling light, LED light 3 watt, Ecopim 24 watt, wall light, garden light, bedside lamp, spot light, LED floor light, steady lamp when you na and kania hodwa ewo bosheba electrical se ase ebra nebe tobi fako fie na eco beautify ho ye product no energy efficient enya ade a etwe enyina mahoden kese bia light bi ho abeto wo de esiesi ofie na boka ewo electricity bill ho ye de no entesa ye cables energy commissioner approve eno ene de house wiring ahodo nyina bosheba electrical ceiling fan standing fan air condition branebe tobi papa ne bo ewo form for the chem ewo dum pz KJT market and shine mo and a fantastic for dynamo and so pz also ubenya bosheba electricals oba bosheba building oh prison son about a hanso yawa habra nebe ju product ni nyina bi ewo 0322030838 0322030838 0536 095 966 0536 095 966 Bosheba Electricals Ninkania Papa and any cables and I make for at the Amabeji Nupa Ebuasa Yadiana Promise Herbal quality herbal medicines supplement organic health products when you promise herbal and a day aba the 10-year immune system support general body weakness any pains ebe manage stress na faboa ama digestion akosuye ewo system no emu ni nyina enura obeto ewo promise herbal and eboa ama ohunam esisi ho so en eboa ama yade nyina akọ ero na eboa ama anya hoden mapa ewo nipadua ni mu furniture mo Bosheba Plaza yeni methodist asoni tianim hwe ewo adum eho and I will promise about oba omo no ni nyina bi 0535 544 681 0535 544 681 eno a number of friend now the promise about edin komo aduma kwa dama and I did a highway sports Ejebremo live on radio 102.7 live on Facebook Promise Radio 102.7 Promise Live on digital terrestrial channels no ewo TV so ya Promise TV eho and our show ni be live ya come on ne ya ba ya de fisem ebeto so eje amamu misase eje efi Napoli aseye na Aurelio De Laurentiis president and man Napoli Bobo Kono and yeni orani din komo ebusa De Laurentiis atise Kevin De Bruyne or a Napoli player na semben and awoka ede afawo and Aurelio De Laurentiis say look De Bruyne betime join omo na wate eso De Bruyne krabe tofie fefefe ewo Napoli na de tienie one Kevin edin komo one ne wife edin komo one ne man edin komo na no pay na osin ayanije sem eso hu omo na omo Napoli de sound for pen NC people so enya dia wo fro so we a player of Napoli and na was say omoye careful kakra ni nyane so me serious people e wo Napoli nti ora ni chemu a enkomodidi na koso enche won be sign contract namom until some De Bruyne be sign the contract e di ama Napoli nya John De Laurentiis wo be Fred De Bruyne e so a Napoli player no e enkomo ora no e di tuja na anwumre e for De Bruyne deal no wan chekra bibia be sealed e di ama player no and Napoli wo mo bobo ko na yede e won sam na Jemao, ewo jumede so me come Madrid bobo konim nene enioma pi na akoso ewo Madrid yedi kan ma me fan tuja SM Madrid ya tuja se Edra Militao se de waye back was starting a recovery enche Club World Cup no ebetina to Edra Militao ebe se akan eje ama Madrid wo mu bobo kono ewo Club World Cup no mo a eno so won sam na ba na anwumre ewo aye jumede no eso na okom Alvaro Fernandez Nasia Madrid by the close of the week 1% we do no na negotiations esase Ninyane sa Alvaro Fernandez obo Edima Benfica bobo kona ya dia Madrid ewie ne nkomo no e Benfica team no mo na de tie player na jatom eso bebo Madrid wo mu bobo kono na Madrid say afi no nya de o mu bo go slow bia Ninyane say on person di players on be sign bi Eco Club World Cup enti Fernandez do no weakening close there on person mu sealing a player no ebe say the white jersey edem Madrid wo mu bobo kona ya de ho nsem no edema e wo dwumadie ne so officially e wo Madrid awiai Florentino Perez wa Xabi Alonso ede na chere na Xabi Alonso ena the new manager edem Madrid wo mu bobo kona na unveiling na say ena Florentino Perez to jaso or see from day one, Alonso, Etna Madrid, under 14 bench in the year 2018. One more day, no one himself, Madrid senior team no, Ena Obeba, Abeya Juma, and we are Sema Fiorentino Perez. What they are to Alonso and him, also Okotna under 14 for the bench, and here him sa, oh, you cat for the Madrid job, and here the Munianim, Una na unim now, Chese, Okonin Amias, say what's up, Pianoma, Yano Ebeya Juma, Nazabi Alonso, Edin Sempi, and Edia Tuja, number 1. Alonso City and Yepa, Alonso say, I want people to think, okay, this is my Madrid when they see us playing. Enti Xabi Alonso say opese Madrid e chita fo nyina sa oba go pama so TV ho na wo hwe Madrid so mo bobo a wo be ka chon say ya Madrid na enie Madrid na enim no enu ye nsamo Xabi Alonso wode atoja no wie no sade so say I want to see this fan base on fire. It's time to enjoy it. Alonso say o charge Madrid a chita for ni nyina enye late what I say last season am koye was your percent who se maso ejano enso Madrid team ni mamudi team na chi no say brewe ni e bra e also bia ni che e also bia manani enso achi team na ho ni nyina ni so be hye ne mafoforo kra e tia Madrid o wie o di so I say I have the feeling that this is the beginning of the new era. Enti Alonso chemwa Bano a new era at the Madrid on the Areshemu Mapa. Esa Besenia Mafufrase at the Madrid team no Bibia and Sakoye at Yamano. Na Oriana or the Chatoso. We have a team with incredible potential. I'm very excited. And Alonso see Madrid team now Honomasa. About potential pass players. I am from Mobile. Hey, or say club bia to Madrid we are say was Madrid team no from Courtois fat defense in him around midfield attack you know dia potential near great now the any so benya team be say eso ne omo adwuma no the first words of Xabi Alonso abra ne on feeling no eno so etime toja enso Madrid one mom team ni ma je ho nsem no de ma adwuma de ne so na uko Liverpool and a trophy parade na kozuntino yes Sir Bismarck no yes we added them kama Liverpool to the EPL and yes you man so 2024 2025 and everybody who here omo ni yantum say yeah confrey what the hard it and also live update and the man mo kese ya go e ku so personal and player for the Alexander Arnold emotional farewell and the highly in top bass and so join him trophy corner for Women's Champions League. Not London. Now remember where the trophy for number 80 oh yes it can bet in Bukayo Saka was on ferry. I said what would have been not London. One also here bomb Samamo and I said get to a crowd 21 and then also some what they are tuja ese oni what the future anymore they call Italy kakana Napoli and I said you almost so Italy anymore me to me idea ama Conte at Napoli they go ko ni na Lukaku samo kano mo atini nyane se oni Conte no masa o mo just Lukaku one so nsemo wa dey tuja e wo break was wa coach Napoli one Julio Zeperia boy entino defending champion Carlos Alcaraz we ram was second round of a French opener and also Eguso Koso e wo Paris ye de ho nsem no e de ma e wo dwumade ne so Liverpool and Florian wait for Masa yes Liverpool any bro na Tino on first offer Liverpool they call 100 million euros and yes so much try they come Leverkusen say ye be say che Florian wait no ye ni je ne ho na ye pese de ne ba ebe piem e wo Anfield no be body ma ye wani che so and abo na edene and we so and adabra kasembia yes so mo call ya krata no de call opening bid 100 million euros out the bapan say 85 million pounds and omo edikoto was say
musa say ubetu ya car na
so dey na ma we ni o say unze tuntum ni ntina ya ka na ma ni bibra good dem
we one lunch da na
my lunch so many times ai dem go for adwen maso my lunch so many times.
Okay, so I'm Cressa Tuntuno dominating we free honor.
And I say yes for bare 8 months in Tino. And Tadina Kenny and Crawford Refi.
Yeah.
TZ me shot at the Biaba almost say Mama Tata. The foot I'm see there be way the Gumna Bia na me recycling. But I say no crew me say me fan tad ni bi neche me.
Hey.
Neche me.
Ebe you know more can say ofukreba. Jessica Fro.
Yeah, so when I'm feel I live up Merseyside I do. Yes, we the best mark now was the video na my Liverpool trophy parade and open top bus parade. A serious. Young Crophobia, million euros. Anthony Bane 100 million euros. Jack Grealish to City 100 million pounds. What I say, Tino, Liverpool any abre offer. Ti ehese and then come trick and bet twaso. Na say Leverkusen jitum dia. Then but me assure say Liverpool they are Florian Reis beba.
Oh yeah, no dear.
Because opening bid now. Ibiache say Leverkusen this can become crash still. Ombe topi apaji. Omani abre pa. Ti
I then Frimpong then they done.
Oh Frimpong then they done deal. Frimpong then they done. Milos Kekes there no common nyansha se. See, Omo Maji League impona edi players we shame you. Now all the hot was a one League, who the second, who the 16. Oh, nah. Well, football no dey be ameka offer. O she baby okay, say United so identify say be attack no. A problem the more but o United set up no in totality. O feel say anase o jitum say enye kun ankwa na be solve problem no. United o mu hia be say 3 or 4 top additions. Omu top goalkeeper because Onana Chirezo ntimi mboa omo. Omu here top defender for omo 3 back no. Omu here top midfielder.
Shika Martin Nkano. Oh, we are fast ho, my bright we no. Nye bad. Any muda ho papa. Yes. Say atonka ye kroma ye si ni mwani ni mo.
Ye ni mwani ni no kre.
Ya yeso bonko kra mo na mo bejiji na je. Abetuja na nwumere bia na ja wo mai. Ejama na
tuja.
Enu anu juma na ye be fa hen nwumere.
Nwumere de ensam no ye be rem e the Blasters of Ghana omo camp ye wi an ye rem so e wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko. After say enra omo any Gold Star said the boy ni no. Eniema ba ku mienu bi esiye. Ye de ho nsem nyina eba Alaja Kambi e de nsem bi atuja. E fa meeting na NCC no omo ye no akasa kakra e de afa ho. Ena unim say ene RFA chairman na owo ene Eastern region. Or the nsama tuja e woni social media account no.
Akotwa
nsem bi agu ho. E de ni nyina e ba wie.
okay, mention asi no osu anasa wo sare
osu den ye yini mu
afran kwa na be hwa no
ye yini mu
hunu nso ma adwen be mse da bre no
ye tino ye papa ni mu ye yini mu osu gidigidi pa o osu pa nya asem keto ye yini mu
kro imu nsem
aha ye se wudi ani ma
o na menim na kwantum so hwe na muntu kwa da na we susu die we su hu so ne se matutu kwa atu
se football ne kra ankasa no se football na ankasa na yesko no nyina ye yini mu ye yini mu
e bia hona
tino ye yini mu yi papa ni mu na ye de ne ho nsem nyina ne niam a wakɔkyerɛkyerɛ ato Facebook no ye de ni nyina bɛba bɛto tentamfidie no so ama obia hu bi ensema papa no eka etitino yen hyase na yen free the Blasters of Ghana eka mene okasai no omubo marketing e free Ghana ha e de omoni akochem e wo London e ho e na Unity Cup no e baso den Wednesday Ghana e bo one first game e ho na mene okasai de team no e koyo omukodru ye no anopay omatimi aye shake up aha omatimi aye shake up e ho na anopa no abra eguso a na ensem e koso e wo Europa TV so no e na coach Otuado Emma communication director friend Henry Asante Chum and the Blasters of Ghana squad no eba ebetuja haritina ase no or the list ni nyina etimi ebetuja Emma obia etimi ehu sene esi eko na wie players a omo entimi edi MPM e the Blasters of Ghana squad nim no injury players no Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, Abdul Mumin, Tariq Lamte, Halidu Seidu, Enes Niama, Daniel Kofi Tre, and Afenso Abdul Fatawu, Isaku, Iniaka William Jojo Wallacott, and Patrick Pfeiffer, or more any players are in a injury tino, or more entimi and the Blasters of Ghana team no, and Kwanko PM Ewa London, and Kwanko Siakai Ewa Unity Cup no, now more minor injury, Nanka Ebion Betimiabo, Ebion Muntimimbono, Ebi any Mohammed Kudus and Antoine Semenyo, Elisha Owusu and Ransford Kendorfer or more and a minor injury now. Captain Thomas Partey, deputy captain no, or no the coach no, and resting no. Or sick and onje na home na on prepare ni huye na World Cup qualified games eda yenim na ene eho honum ti on prepare ni huye said e be ya obetimi aba besi akan ede ama the Blasters of Ghana team ne call ya omokodru ye no omo etimi eye shake up ewo hotel a omo eda enti ye share ni mu team no ye shake up e more din ye papa coach Otuado ene mrantie no omo timi ye shake up to screen so a na se video no ena egusua echa egu emonoma ene opportunity no mumpom ehwe se bibia betimi atoto mi ye pepepe e de amona Wednesday big game no abaso ti ahye
Atuja intino say call up no around time international break in war na drink Daniel Kofi Abdul Fatah Ishaq Inyaki Williams Joseph Wallacott Patrick Pfeiffer nyina injured for a long term Kofi Shekra them since 2022 a free World Cup by onsi akan Tariq Lamptey before Kobo Chad any Madagascar and prior or recover after 2 games is injured again Abdul Mumin MSA Chad ne Madagascar because of ACL. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, yebo Angola, yebo Niger, Ghana, yentumi qualify for AFCON or call back no prior. As we speak, he is still injured. Now, Kudus Obia Enra Osiakai now before Enra Kensia we were in touch with this club. We were made to understand by the medical teams or a minor setback. And it's one of the reasons why you're changing listeners. So Thomas over here for a very long time, this is the only season I were consistent in terms of playing regularly without injuries. Coaches you say having gone through that long haul, having played over 50 matches, they think it will be prudent for him to rest. And on also Omo Amano break. Say he should rest and then get better and hopefully rejoin us in September for the World Cup qualifiers.
And no, and in summer, Henry Asante Chum, Edituja, FR players are omo etimi enya injury makopiem na afen so new players coach Otuado etimi ato onsa they are from so mbesi akan emfa ema the Blasters of Ghana natino wo share ene abra na preparation no eguso a ekoso no omo ye omadwe sen kombefa 10 local based players ene de omaka team ne ho akwakopiem e wo land na mo mbesi akan e wo Unity Cup nim na mom 4 pair ene timi enya visa eno ena Henry Asante Chum e de nsem kakra atudwa efa players no wacheche nsem kakra mu afa ho yenti nsem a Henry e de tudwa.
Yeah, the 10 players I call VFS, British Embassy, 10 local players. I repeat, 10. Some of them did not get visas. Sabi, I don't have to come on radio to mention, say, we here in your visa, we here in your visa, we here in your visa. Eventually, the coach decided or settled on those available because of some of these reasons. Even some of the technical team members cry in your visa. We are with a shortfall of some technical team members. But, publish say, physiotherapist enya visa ABI Maza another about the rule enya visa. No, a formal setup. When things happen, you deal with it individual. How did it even come out? Say, I was reading in the news 2 weeks ago, last week, even to the extent that the player spoke, say a friend. It is because we invited him, but eventually what happened. Sometimes you have to protect your players. And when a say cannot try, but there is always that temptation to protect the image of every single player and also the image of the association. We are here based on some of these reasons. Eventually, 4 home-based players. Boy, because he wanted to see him in a real game time situation. The Heart of Lions player, a lot of them. Eventually, this is what we have, and we have to deal with it.
Say, Bechem United player, no Heart of Lion player, no players, how can you know? Omo entimi enya chance anko piem ewo London anko siakan ewo Unity Gamer baso Wednesday no inti no coach no yase wo bone nsa no sa coach Otuado bone nsa no sa na ese onu a wo hu akora na na wo hwe gidie wo akora ni mu na akora no be piem anko obedi agro ye papa ewo first game a yane Nigeria e de ebo eni yam machine enko piem ewo the Ghana Football Association President Mr. Ket Okreku eden sam kakra atudwa amanfo be break kan yetete omuchema omusi ene Ghana football no ewu na yebo pinche no ne yabusan se wono ankasa no obaye no since 2019 ohwe Ghana football no se de ACL corner sen ena obesi access Ghana football no yenti nsam a Ket Okreku edetu eja.
I think that the foremost was and has been to revive the sport, because with the passage of time, it looks like we all forget where the sport was when we were given a chance to serve. We took over a dead sport, a sport that had been damaged, a sport whose image had been lost, and a sport that needed heavy investment. This was the state of our football, and therefore we accepted the challenge, and we knew from day one that there was a need for us to stay together. There was a need of hard work to be invested in that revival journey, and that has been the vision. Again, the vision has been not only to revive the sport, but to create a very sustainable football ecosystem. And to be able to do that, we knew that it would take time. We also knew that to arrive at this destination, we'll have highs and lows. We also knew that we needed every stakeholder, private sector, public sector, the government, the football family, to stay together, to work together, to arrive at that desired destination, and that has been the vision. I don't think that we have ever thought about departing from this vision, but arriving at this vision is always a challenge. But I think we are very steadfast in our belief that we will indeed arrive at the said destination.
Mr. Keto Krekuno no wakasa ya no say dia football no. Ba obaye no dwumadie no obedi ye no opese ye kai no yie so okwa the time ne so a ye kai no yie na kai na ebe kai no nso no enye Ghana for
what do you want people to remember you for? What do you want to leave behind? Okay, and I'm sure that naturally people will speak about this. I'm not disputing the fact that we have to fix those problems involved in football, but it's also important that you leave something which may be intangible, but most important. And here, I continue to speak about the fact that I want to be remembered for my honesty, not only to football, but to the football family. Okay, I want the football family to remember me for what I say and for what
I have done.
okay? And once I speak about the issues in the public space, it continues to stay in the public space. It becomes a reference point. And I want people to remember what I say and what I have done. And at all times, I want to do exactly what I have said I will do.
Mr. Keto Kreku Ghana Football Association President Namote Saoden Sam Kakra Atuja Efa Ghana Yam Football no wa church and Sam Kakra mu afa ho Yembo Ramoni ekopiem ewo Kumase Asante Kotoko omo asye na yen chechen komo kakra enfam free o coach Abdul Karim Zito Kumase Asante Kotoko Foko piemu ewo baby ani na game ne de na se Kotoko supporters no said de no mani asia briye papa na enye asem keto akra ne no na coach Abdul Karim Zito echemo se fans na mo ba ya mo be piemu baby ani no mo ba mo ma na ni giye na ni sonso ewo ne mo ba ya support am de be support team no yenti nsem a coach Abdul Karim Zito ekan.
I like the way they came and I like their enthusiasm. They should continue supporting the club. The club is for them. Without them, there's no Kotoko. So I'm very happy they came. It's also gingered us. When we see them happy, we also be happy and work for them. So they should continue coming. I'm very happy to see them today. To me, the league is fantastic. You all enjoy it. You enjoy the play today. Look at this game we played. Every standard. Even the African Cup I played with. There are some matches it was easy for me to win. But look at today. You see, when we miss it, they also miss it. It tells you that a lot of you compare us to Britain, compare us to South Africa. Come back. Even when you go to South Africa, you ask yourself, why is Africa, not South Europe? Everything there is you. So to me, I'm very happy with the way we played. We sold a good game to the supporters, and they are all happy. The draw fit the game. Even though we had we hit the bar and so forth. I wanted to win. He wanted to win. You understand me? But at the end of the day, we do.
Coach Abdul Karim Zito na den sam atuja efa game amuko piemu wo bebia ni amuko sia kan elho yembom ramu ewo coach Frimpong Manso no na head coach e de ema bebia ni Gosas ne enko busa ne se enei na ye hye ni mu senka kwan bia so no game e ba so weekend de Go Stars mbetimi achikumasi Asante Kotoko ahwe mo ewo bebia ni na nka matimi abetope ewo league log no eso na de ekoya ide na ese magi league no e de asimo na so anesa ne musa coach or you disappointed, say Niema Entimi Amfa Amano?
A team that nearly went to relegation last season, and then now they are fighting for title, and then you talk about this. No, I'm not at all. I'm rather proud of my voice. In some way, it affected us because it was too early. That position wouldn't have been one unless maybe injury. Otherwise, you could have stayed, and then maybe we were trying to look at the game, and then maybe later on in the game, maybe we'll bring in an attacker. No, we did the first substitution, and then the second one came. So the third one, we had no option. That was also through an injury, Kamara. So instead of even changing one way, that was our last option. So we have to force another change and then brought in two players instead of one. So in some way, the injuries also affected our approach to the game. Yeah. It's been a long time. I saw this stadium lighting up this week. Everybody was cheering, or they were all looking for win, and they were also happy because the team was also playing very well. For me, yes, it's a journey we all took together, and we are not backing out, so they should still have belief in us, and then I'm very sure going forward anything can happen. So they shouldn't be worried at all. The other teams, they also have some aspect upsets along the line. So for me, football, you cannot talk like because of this game. No, I'm not thinking about that. Yes, we could say that, but for me, it can also happen, and it has happened to so many clubs. So I cannot use that as an excuse.
Coach Frimpong Manso na mote so den sam kakra tuja efa liga baby ani Go Stars e boy no last season no na ka kete commentator ni bi basi e ka kete na nka bo ne to atunam we de e ka kete na nka last season baby ani Go Stars e ko relegation na this season omo bo omo homodin ya na ye hwe ni mu se nka Go Stars any nations de emu baako e de betima gi league na so am na so nemom game omo bo no weekend no enema amfa ama baby ani Go Stars Commander Griffith on so in a safety and security officer officer ede ema Kumase Asante Kotoko na game no ekoso no wo pitch ne so no eniamo ho ne ema bi ekoso ne no na CEO ede ema baby ani Go Stars Akwasiedu wachechem se ne ye ya incident no esi ye yenti nsema Akwasiedu ede to eja.
The concern is the more representative for the end of the first half. And I mean, was that gentleman now, me personally, I've been seeing, but I don't know him. Only ball boys, not only or more, and only exchanges. Also, only ball boys, exchanges. I think that's so there. You're clear more, and not nobody knew what exactly was going on. So I asked them, that I'm not seeing woman away and Bianco. So I called the policeman there, what is going on with you? And they got to someone new because the way the game was tense. I didn't want to because Bob was saying, so I went to this gentleman, politely, not to say, Bob, no, go post me, I'll go to the no, you see, look, that is not a job. You're not supposed to be there. So let's go and cancel the association. And he was too much confident. They didn't start to become as a brother at the end. Not picking me. I look, what the honest comment that is Jamaica. Now, I'm a matter. I don't know you know over critique a scene because you are not supposed to be here. Most of you because only Bob boys in Colaba and I'm young as I must ask for the Mass Commissioner there. Or I'm not going to Messi from my bus and Casana for you're just bringing me off continue once and I make a police one and say, look, I don't want a prisoner, rebel more, but I'm not be everyone. So police commander, the richest commander was there. You know, Obama in there. The officer is above the law. Police only now push police in the battle. And I'm now police for no someone driving him out. I guess in front of the police there, what the bad guy is doing is to create a scene, it will solve with a security matter, so they should deal with it. And I just left the scene, left the scene.
Ano ene sama CEO ede ema baby ani Go Stars ede tuja na yem kwa Kumase Asante Kotoko ne nkoti nsama almost safety and security officer no ode sound sensem we nyina ba ya no ne ball boys no ye niamo ho ne ma bi no yenti nsama Commander Griffiths nso ede tu eja ewo
Yeah, 3 minutes and I end the first half. Let me see that inside on. Just to make sure that some of our young people in the other thing for getting you back. Yeah. If you come and mention me a last person, when I'm moving there, boy two never ye pull let you on. No matter you know ye pull it. And I'm a fair boy back to few mono side on. The Ramesson and Koye pull. Oh, yeah, or point about that. My friend fair boy or boy. And also for Papa and not just 2 balls. I'm talking about the people that and I have to want to know why the if you or police officer knows there, you might have to have my official to me after blessing you. If you're my boy, no, and for blessing you more. So yes, I have to start to papa anything. There's somebody to escort. And after me making it, I'm an apple papa and know about the thing there at the after blessing. The police officer names. If you buy an economy, it's okay, fine. Maybe the so far, maybe it's not the corner of the top of that. If you want to chairman or papa, born at the that far end, no, judge, you phone. And so I don't know if I will be also a papa. I don't know what I know with you. When I mean, my day, Ben officer, I need to be cut. I'm a neighborhood. If you don't know, when the Muliano, or my own 50, and will get to a party to tell to matter. Within my time, you do a partner. Because I didn't know you would be a young papa, and you'd be a boy about it. In 50, if you are yes, I don't make it out of all try 50, because we're yes, I am so 50, I might be about many new papa, and you need to do a part. If the end of the man, this is la porte papa papa no tin ni am sia ni ti tete no te me ya wa na ti ni ya ko to ti ti that no wa se de dia me put de dia yes dia very possible police no ba di se na ko ma no ti e no ta te de we police ma am o pe ni ni nyanta wa ba u bi ta ma te me ta ti ma se u ti ba te ade ti na tu ma alors after police officer ne there they give me free pass then I'm saying I won't go there's no way I'm a free pass and it's on police because me wa certificate the police, the Catholic police commander, and also moving the department. This panel of fire or a fine, and I'm saying on a yet to teach you or after church of a party, because the roof when we after there's of a party. If it's any part of a party, over that to be pulling the airplane. So when I'm having the police follow, Yes, sir. Then we didn't be a police want to make corner. And so, let's say you that side that you have to be a fight to try for one. Then the other side is yeah, the only supporters, the other to make up. So it's me not, you know, what the make us outside, who police now go to protest because no person be a good friend, or real friends like the partner. Man, so, we people here that a kind of Kutano. And I said to a Kutana, you're better than I
football we nyina ya agro na so ye bobo wi ana se ya asemu jantoa so ani ekopie mu ewo Kumase Asan sorry Accra Heart of Folk kotoko ajimiti o tino kotoko ajiti papa jantoa so ewo Accra Heart of Folk omo ase former board member Alhaji Akambi Edensam kakra atuja last week no na supporters no etimiko shiamu meeting kase bi ekoso ewo Heart secretariat na after say meeting no eba na wie no ene beto ja say de Alhaji Akambi ebi kase ya pamo no aba abonti be kiremu o cheche nsem no se ne yesitie oso obi antimi pamo no ewo House of Folk da na mom Akwesi Ajiman ena omayi no board na yi ne say de niema ekoso day to day affairs ni nyina no on this adwuma no emfa ema House of Folk yentie nsem odi tuja.
Your man is supervisory role, a board member. So he's not having an executive role. Every board member there in any company or any organization, within the same board, the board chairman or the board itself can decide to say, no, you have no role for be apart from being a permanent board member. And the day-to-day activities, our office, yeah, coverage, and you may be bring queen. And about the number of role, you'll be decided our question as I said, and the salary, and we made it clear to them that he's not taking any salary, and it's not a permanent AEBR mechanic say, or about the office, that can answer, may say office. And for sure, probably my role, definitely at the end of the day, you hear everything we need. I come to the office, and I don't say, you baby, I'm not my office, and for me to her, even talk about himself occasionally, or the head year also. Something my Eduma, and I say, Eduma, or that everybody will sit down quietly just looking. They'll just be looking or watching videos and other things. So now, the man more coming. The man is supervisory role, our office, and everything concerning House of Folk there. And some of us behind the scene, we all been working. Like you said, Obian said, everything concerning House of Folk may cut me here, but nobody has announced. Say, hey baby, I like it. No call matches, no call Pokemon, no conflict. We are working for House of Folk. So the man is dear. And then the addition and then get it almost 3 years. Then I make it 5 say you man one mistake is so amount for a year. Well, maybe a place in a woman. And then mention that most of times when they have problems, they do call me because I'm always there. And then the man say, allow you I say how. I quickly call the office and tell them, say, if you are on the plumbing, and now toilet, baby, around kitchen, and when a problem. I'll quickly call because they find say I'm closer to them, almost with them every day.
Okay. So
I work on it quickly and we fix it.
Alhaji Akambi for you. Alhaji dear, they say dear, I just say Jatana Kasa the two Alhaji I say free they House of Folk. Now young to us on allows you so any issue or no has former player or sa in a supporter Edema House of Folk na say be a recruitment because our brand no no dimutinti man na and sembi kopie mu e police station no and Alhaji Ababonten a wakasa ede afalazio Yusuf ne hon sensem no.
This is somebody of Benjamin apart from being a former player of House of Folk. When Matic took over as the head coach or organizing players, not only about the boyfriend match. Out of it, yeah, for 3 of his players, Matic said up. Unfortunately, when Matic left, the other subsequent coaches now mobile. So say no, they are not good players. Then my beef was when he started going rounds on radio stations, television stations, all Kenya and Bundle and I said, baby. I called him, said, no, Lazio, you are very close to me. You even talk with one-on-one. So as a former player, I hope what is wrong with if you have seen something and I want in Sunday, why not call and find out? Now, so they ask about the PM and said, baby, say me say personal and then the crying. That was the issue I was talking to him. He had disappointed me. And a disappointment in the American, I told him point blank, no, you cannot wash your dirty limits in the public. Why can't you call and talk about blockade and before? Oh, man, and wait to my 1 month, 3 days on resigning. Oh, yeah, why? So that's the question I asked him on phone. And Mr. Simon said, what brother as a player? Tell me, what was your achievement? Then I would be a man has a folk as a player. Went now has a folk for 1 year. You were not even getting playing time and you left for another club. Those were the things I pointed out to him. So I'm disappointed in him. And I told him that honestly, near all Yama, I'll not take it lightly with it because your man are konya, you're trading it back for the market and all that thing. So why do you think you want to spoil the same brand now? What did you think? Those were the things I told him and I'll catch up police said, my threatening. When we went there, they asked him, and in fact, I really respected that your commander, no, is it the CID officer now in charge now? And he pointed it to him straight ahead. Say, Master, you have a office with you. Master, if I suppose takes you up on that issue, no, you will not get it easy.
Alaji Akambi and in the supporters, Nadia, Omohon Sensem Bebre, Natino. Yeah, but sorry so. Na yambo shi ni enko piemu ewo Eastern Region. Eastern Region RFA chairman ono anso no or they say the former ESCO member. Papa no ababonten. Wo kirema, wo say de ensasa wote wa o force ho do hu wura ba bia ye hia ho. Oh, I know that screen so no say don't force yourself to fit in where you don't belong to. Entine se papa ne nsema no wo kan no. And afin so sade bako esa ba say I have been kicked from ESCO. Say you in a free ESCO nim eso. And afin so football nso no omo pese omo yi ni free mu. Nti wudi anima na say yemfa wo nkobi no no. Na eno ene nsema ene Linford Asamoah ono Eastern Region RFA ono anso esa chairman Edema Kotoku Royals. And afin so former ESCO member. Ninsemo de aba betu dwan no yenkase ye Ghana football yi no whom you know near dey and I say
was say he has been kicked from the ESCO
yes
na ESCO some you can say the abato na ko na
say ni abato na ye de ko ho no eno na on say ye to aba ket ba bontin mre bi be ka say oma wa wo sha oni minni no me ma me ho kwan ma oni menya adwuma enti ye no na me say course
so my wa wini bida
wa wini bida
ti do wini ye no kwa be no fa so otimi ko ye
se kwan ye ofa so no na our president ne support
sabe na ye hwan
na ye ono
ne nipa na oboa na man ba ro say
second term no o say any madom nyina ye yi o ma free so because of almost say no krebi o mo kanti say so football ne so a esa yi ni mu
I ne emfa ne senkrofo na o senkom to aba ne man na no mu hia ne ntino ma na nko dan
say so na ba be tro sa de nso de ato ni social media
obi try it me diagnose
sa o
nti emfa ne se ne dwuma ne bia anso ani ntina wa anya vote we de ma emfa nko she ket oh hono
me ba be ka freedom fighters na ho
afen wo pro ni hwinim wo se ahase no we mo famra no ye
mo fa ahase no bra ento so na
so don't force yourself to fit in
where you don't belong.
What should I say?
Men found home enkura baby a. Elsa say baby a free. And I say baby a yen here.
Oh, okay. Enko yenim. I have been kicked from ESCO and they want to kick me
from football.
The job has been well executed. Hey. Wow. Now onya bobi anko timi kan bo we.
There be se Kotoku Royals na there.
And say no gusu ye bo.
Say they still na kakra kromu yi ni free mu ba.
Oh, obi ayi ntimi nguti, ontimi nguti mu de. And I don't
think they betime gu no because o kan stories ni bi nso a or they compare to kwan omo fa so omo de palma e free mu omo yi ni free mu kwan omo fa so omo ma kwa bibrem protest bi ho nsensem bi
ni na kana ana nansem bi wakeka
nansem bi wakeka eno na ama because kwa bibrem story ni say na man odi mutintima ye pa
my way
yes
okay
but
what's that friend say
or the Lensford Asamoah
Kutuku Royals
yes.
President ana
yeah
okay what's they say the nkakra ka omu piano film
ye piano ti ko be hu an say ya wona sinchen
ready ani football ye de enkwai say e ne sa
send in politics ne krewum say samemunya posi enti say wo die ni ma
sure
yes
yes mo ni adwuma
na me sorry so won say UEFA Conference League no final no eba so na ye kopiem ewo Pakiki Organic Cafe ewo ene Bridgina side hono no o frustro na ko amas wona no o fro kakra bia ewo wonsabo nkum so ehon ne be kwa kopiem commentary no den pa Wednesday efu hono ma ye de ebre etiefo enti omo ntame chuku na omo entie ene Promise 102.7 na ye de commentary mo shamu ye e de ba na se galamse commentator na afenso visa Wednesday ne de beti wo nka gidi na se no ene de efri ho no ma e ba ntitino me sorry so na mato aso e de efri ho
mo ni adwuma mo ni message bi o se mo se yin sa do so an ka me ko kan ase baby akosi adum no e fro se
baby ani go stars
den mame bodin bi ba
go stars mame yes go stars mame me ame mame no
yes
me suma fini bebre say they had ma be pie go stars mame so mo fa support
them. I am glad to see you again, yes. My beautiful Helen.
Yeah.
Go stars mame.
Go stars mame. I'm number 1 fan so pa no. Go stars mame.
Yeah.
Baby no oko.
Me ko ho.
I see.
Me ko baby ani pa. Say me a go star supporter.
Oh za.
Aye.
Now so
kunu.
Aye, but when they na kotoko ni go stars bo na me support go stars.
Nrade nanu ya de.
Aye.
Okay. Na kwa ya oda ho na oba.
Oh, say yeba. Yeba.
Yes we na
say na so wo.
Say ye kwa. Enya me nko na me ko. Nti e drive ko na asa drive aba.
Ona hoda
David
okura ope ho sa na ope o masam so senka oda kakra na be se de hone sitie
ba me ma me bi hye ho a me kwa me kodi fufu woni
wana me kana asemi ana tu de e be koda be
fufu na wo
da mo be ready
fufu na wo yo so kwano so na
David wono de anya abonte ono na sikani bi o nice house bi e be ko wo ye mo fufu ase nipa ba akofo aduane na wa sete no odi we kakra no odi we kakra
so zi kan di
okobo nipa asu o
se no ko baby no nko enjoy sa
e be to opno watamfo nim if you nice
yes
ya na
mo pesa mo da kro be sa ma mo ba bi ada
nkomi so ho
open nipa
sa no be da bi ana so baba
sa mo de me de ho ne ma mo da na me maja mo ho aba
no beda ho
beda wona mada ho
yo no beda
dan dos
ka se wo kwa wo beda baby na ka se me no beda ho de na se
no beda ho
okay
edwin ka se me no
ka sa no beda ho
mo fa se kete da do nya ba tu wo fanti ase o ka so be cheche mo fa se kete no
over
be o do mo fa se kete no sa na so no wo prince wo fa se ni
oh yeah na no buy one kan ona bo so de se me boss so
so e territory man ma
no de akomia territory
between the omo me di pa
bro
yeah ni no da so me di between
yeah very necessary well agrubu ha we ni bia asa wunyini o so fu bi na kan so wunya nkrongu to experience na beja krom de ne de combine ya eboa ma live no utimi fitting pa di I see already about you.
Oh yeah, bako.
What to jaw you?
Oh, what to jaw. I say mama to more.
Over two. So don't stick and wash on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, and then we watch your boy. Jana no to no.
Me offer. Tamachi.
Almost a fullest and be a shell be yabano. Wouldn't who idea. Oh, Ed inside the crowd.
Baby, never
Oh, baby, I didn't remember.
Only say, or more.
I mean, one said you will see penny panel.
Never say.
Need their men can't
for
and yes, I will be ready. Many
very necessary.
And who be paying you? And who be paying you? What we call baby? Sikani Papa says, only football movie. Ah, made any panacoy and any panaco simechi.
Oh,
I fed the nice may ye or in a bomb. Oh, I walk and was in a unipana, Baba can was some no sunny panel. On Wabaha on can was some pole. You see, a hand to the India and Fante. Aye.
Oh, okay.
It's off fire, sorry, sir.
I'm a million and
a politician. You say, what's Ronipa? Are there any baby and no more trouble any party? Abani by a momo post. And also, politician, I say, Mamma Pass, I've been was Ronipa. You have a book room, or call radio to radio. Gusibuafo. Some of the social commentator. And some people not your man position. And the ones who at that time have been able to Nipa. And I have Venice.
Good.
I come here and over.
What then some good?
Yes, say Kaka, you know.
Say Aquaba.
Actually, no. Why you be settlement? We are come.
You may be a Chihuahua because men tell count. In common, my tell us a Kusiboma.
Video Bomachi in the year. Also, we know. Disbursement, no. Omoya arrangement, I mean disburse.
Yeah, you offer free.
Into your honor.
Offer free.
Honor, I say.
I do have been sending more. I do. But I'm honor say that say you know.
It's been said of Castle. Obviously, you say.
I know there's a better view. Nipa better view.
Obviously, you say. And I must be in the South Pepe. And we do offer. We get
one part,
say. Yeah. Also, Ochibimu course or yeah. Aha. And I say Mumu Sumu.
Yeah. Me Judy. Aha.
And over convention. Because me about to put a question. Which
yeah.
And the video directly numbing count.
Yeah.
I'm put a question.
Exclusives.
No. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, sir. So over piano. And I say. Oh boy, I say win. Win so mudini. So
confess up was actually team. Government no credit. Obedo so dey o my actually team.
Tinam now na me jina ho.
So now as exclusive ni avogus we ya.
Oh okay.
Go. Fano no.
And avogus ba.
Hey, o ba na.
Good. Akomia ewuram.
So that you know, na say Yakobo kwada no. Conference League final no. Pakiki Organic Cafe. Pakiki Organic Cafe. Chidi jam gidi pa na eko unzo ofa na dana make just say diabetes next anema no enyawa ho na okwa ubenya woduani die no mebia no e sorted stadium nchen ho na we baba bia first na yakwa cafe Maserati no so udru ha tene ya go say pakiki ni bibia ekoso kama ho anti amanfo share ho Dombo Ukoda. Dr. Ike. Yes, fantastic man. Chelsea ne Robertis and I baso. We are offer ne memendano. Champions League finals no. Oripa promise e bia be bojuma. Oripa promise e bia be bojuma. Bantama High Street. E be bojuma ho. Oripa be bojuma Bantama High Street.
The streets.
Yes, High Street one.
Yes, I
know when be no.
Asa ye djuma o
Yes, I Pakiki. Right. And we be available. It's not there. Obia be unity. The general manager himself. Sometimes we touch and represent the head of sports. Chiding the deputy head of sports. Friend says, Bafua.
Oh, the deputy head of sports. So,
then all the crew, including you, we are very represented. Now we be at me also. And I was listening to the stories now ade ba ko a ehwehwe maso pa ne say 10 local players ekope visa to UK to represent Ghana. 4 ne visa ma 6 nya visa. To the extent that coach Bonen Sano say one player be no free be champion kan sa kan ya kebebo no. What is amiss?
Akomia yeah boys no dodo na arrangement nye o. Omenim say omuni ani da so kwa so kwanu betu binti no preparation na also omu ye no mde tu kwan no. O ka so go o hwe a bebrebe che say yes sign omu ma ne nyo ho.
Is it this such as application if in ye onko on your own simply are na kono ko
but ya ne hia wo nya
if no na with the support from the government at the end of the day. So that's where be free say bia na if no man application into one e refuse you omo na omu ni enough time omu
so mbesa ko ya appeal
e dey am we
no ya appeal
some be out a whole Black Stars representing Ghana na o man no the football association no plus governmental support ekope visa na players enya
se bia sipa na we no dos no ntina o se 10 and 4 ni guy
e bia US there be see no I think say o se kotoko dia o mo ko US no you got to upon a kotoko as a kotoko kotoko as a brand as and kotoko no kope man players I don't so mo see no na e kan ho asem say how mo see application no say if they are seek for government support nanka abani ma backing and ma data assurance nipa okoi ko visa kito kwa obeba or a footballer of Asante Kotoko or a footballer of say or you see the point. And you know that's why I mean what problem is it the case of say if you know anyway become say na that's suddenly and I say can't mommy I'm now me also my head. But next time no I saw me in them na omo application kwa so kona refuse one bit me asa aye bi aka ho they see obabiani. I'm happy say yenya the two bodies not the two parties are not involved no in the CEO of Babiani Gold Stars and Commander Griffiths and para me can be over Commander Griffiths is a security person or a soldier, military man. And because I did see, you know, whatever being the case, a very difficult say, team bit my book here. Now, venue media officer bit my coy the neck so on.
Then pan see, me cast me
say, he saw say, Babiano goes as support ball boys no, the Bobia go post moon. And he felt that should be the case. But Grazo Mukoye and also then he was called them to go and make sure somebody had no flow. And I can't call no cover ball from which they no the other post no. Then a question Koran said, now then I was over ball, no that post no. Now I could find that fell away. Then the venue media officer or baby came in because in the home so the free her. Then on officer no accreditation for that. Ultimately any member for according to no narration no. Then the CEO of Babiani Gold Stars came in or started Busa and Sema or narrating no or catching say you are
because now can be Busa about the only source which is no accreditation just maybe no one.
He has accreditation. Okay. Or accreditation. But you went to do a specific job. Accreditation all right, but you want to do a specific job in protecting Asante Kotoko.
And Juma also okay.
And it's Kotoko and it is in Mao.
By Pon and
half time no. Now it wasn't important. Half time it wasn't important.
Asana boys
they see here before the game no there. I won't go stars sad you know because we send me video of time Kotoko bus areas park this one. No more preventive because Kotoko na match. Kotoko bus na stop for them.
Yes, I do winner. Is it the point? I pull the ACC. I can't say.
Point.
Omo say Chrome can say Umbeyama. This time you team no can have a share.
See the point. Any Obako dressing room. Now Tola in place of Isamadu. Ewo dressing room. Yerikina mano. But your call tenka meeting we. Ne had the key maudi. Obi nso time obi to go dressing room because you have the key. And our accreditation to enter the dressing room to why is the business but we go start for preventing us all. That is these are not idea here and can give no You see the point? But me zero into what happened. No, that's why I respect Commander Griffiths very much, very very well. He's a gentleman. Aside everything, or a security person, no, he understands the rules and on court. But I think say I had here. Half time. No, your job is to see to the Kotoko is protected. Kotoko is okay. They come quiet. I don't go follow. Or no, Kotoko won't buy an alcohol boy. Who's a Ghana? You football no be a home or freeze because any home no advantage be. Park near media.
Yeah, inside boy.
And you're correct.
Okay.
And you're correct. But now make us say a very difficult for team be. Venu officer Babak must be better. Ukra Ekobasa in order encofa unnecessary tension emano. Sekotoko move ko no call ya. Football no besha because why you be why you want the other. Enya boy da kotu pom.
Ebi so na mpanimfo ne gya na ho se onhwe akire ma wo mu. Say no so mra makwan.
If that is the case, and you're correct. And I make us of I don't call a juma, and you call boy to pom and I say go to pom. And you know what you man say? We media security safety officer maybe for Asante Kotoko to ensure that Kotoko support Kotoko players are protected, are well careful. What do you know?
Bono Bobo ni ujanuma na odi tunu sa fire
uja amonde bo mi nuko bondu kogu ekotu po no
kipa no yinum
po na kotoko basa kan afo babedem
no ko iya ka che bo enso nko boys nso
mo ko so buku yino no so be di o machi so in a base who follow in be happening to Asante Kotoko for na report when be nyade ko I hope you are getting me point na make
me follow back
so
tina na make kasiki
so how so be see who no am see expecting no me narration no na okọ try try baby I say no you know you can me bunu pa me hu sa o de police for no ye push you no this is a military officer what the police were involved in this scuffle. I don't think it's a good thing no matter how strong we are. I don't think it's a good thing. So our advice is the next time on go by the human idea man no. On stick it to that. On all other aspect no. Emma those are so much man on her side.
Until say you be hu na dwuma na bia na say na can bia na asane ne say sa anyama ne nyina
wa enka ho
me na enka nya ono ana nya kotoko fo
you don't be over here adwuma no you are aware of adwuma enka ho
who knows if you are not man say can ho
and I'm say ensarme nyen ka ho we are more specific job that is that okoji ka ho o say adwuma I'm not defending anybody but I say it was unnecessary. It was unnecessary. You see, and you know, me that's my advisor. Say Michana, me I'll tell him.
But when you to be answered, my boys now.
Oh, so far, this has my account say boy Ghana, and a boy, it's baby o. Yeah, bobo no cry no. Team back one shot. Oh, boy, who person or winning no. Boy, but to one say bobo no etuba no. No, we jaibo no kuta na to ho. Na oko trap the other one no. Ni na taxes on we Eddie delay. I first saw it in Obuasi. Say, I asked go near Kotoko neighbor match.
Hi, commander, Nedi.
Onyanko, this is what happened. Ghana or share green eye. Orona ha no or no de Biwa Kotoko.
Because on your opinion, on your boy,
no. Yeah, to boys no share or video no. Nanka Kuska Crabon say no boys into the pool.
Where before and half time. Where it's supposed to be before because Kunsa before they went my
first half was a part
of my first half. I said, I feel no so we all
and we put it. We you go one of almost before warm up. Confusion will start before the game started.
Yeah,
okay. And that's how Ghana almost no. Or the you got to pull. And The second one video we know. Saa time na mo hwe Griffins e front no.
Okay, second one.
Onko nim. Sa picture video na ne omano move.
Okay.
Na na ye hu nipa na wa biem Charlie close video no. First half na eti uba the next video no you see say that time no money Griffins the episode boy for no yeah ABC need your money nya but you know truth of the matter is that let's first of all condemn whatever happened in baby ni bia no na eni kwasen kesi why if he say Griffins AP no so unzo na afi na omo personal na omo dini AP no.
Okay
do you know why this is dangerous?
Come what
akwabi na o she omo
just ni bi na hwehwe ha no
tag bi am no je say oye
onya kwen
oye intruder ono fa so e ba no
bewura mu
this video nka wenye other one wo ha nka bo other side no de akwabi a Griffins show man no miano no she down blue bi no on shatter dey on intruder other guy be show white
intruder Griffins no say also komiano
no say na first half say we dey referee the players no call until the referee among the players in your dressing room and issue ni see with Griffins ne boys no then Kusedu and approach until Kusedu approach Griffins.
Okay.
Utie Griffins I'm saying no I'm saying maybe I know him no on so meaning so no him so is you
on SU okay
so busa no guys on SU to no nya yanu call me nko into no Kusedu no for police for say mo fa nim pia bonten so it was Kusedu ordered for him to take him out ask Kusedu now confirm anopa on or your FM no eti on by no come nko and say me Griffin so say yes also on call but you don't want to call so on pay because if you don't call I say you need to wura maybe you go say atavum eti and go fast issue we na by see from the onset bibi a say no bibi any for no na ayumbo na bo mutirim ayumbo na bo mutim nya ne say glove akoduru o mo siye mamunyi match no supporters from ye ntiase o man ntiase
say titi bi we kira wo be de crack can be and for intimacy hu kwan
so mo de before de o mo ni say o man hye a o mo kwhwa mo no o mo ko du venu no and home team supporters o mo ntiase bo mo ntwa match no ye ni o mo pa mo then there was some communication I'm say from if you ono no one say da bi mo nyi match no me ya na o return e ana o baba enti video dem say bi team kakra no pa me dem in them official media mo but let me see if I can get them to
hwehwe ho akomia fa 1 minute we would ma me na so hwehwe ma me na ma komia nwie ma me
aso no da can me is my only advice and say you know say you should desist from that.
Okay.
And he's a high profile military person. You know, me happy with sa video na me huno.
Okay.
Say police officers you pushing on also push whatever the case is. Say baby no mde ko say no resist you. So say me see we are about you ma so zikano. And you good good of him. You know, next time no and I make an say or stick it to new road na e man na these things wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
And you know, that's my way. But baby any and so you also have to tell them, say especially the ball boys ne or behaviors no. At I can't across Ghana baby say ball boys don't take that under normal circumstances you are not because you involved with settings. And I make about delays. Over.
On say game no.
obere kono tiana wow be ka fi try
Mero very point look team for. Okay, yeah, come on.
And now, yeah.
I'll be just slap. Just say be page up
so time now I see almost a moment training. I'm so one of the headlines no open one story capture last week and
a big issue when it comes to the 3 points discussion because when you be part of a Westiana Bontain in a team come off a Ghana Premier League on him day. But it do the face of 3 points na or sha DH I'm a bonnier day akoso and all the clubs mean you be film will be a happy but na the good stars na kotko de na e go apaso on Tuesday and when of a miminya info ni say omonte ase am born in betive Tuesday and umre andaminya sa info no and now accord to the extent said they will prevent them from even entering the stadium. Okay, nti ebema caution now over ball na ye ne ye wo mra ebi wo ha unya wura mu a obehu mra no. For instance, se TV crew ba be yibo a sani abrofo ne ye ne de ne yesua bi to bon so mo ye pre-match discussion no matwa team arrival bas ne ba no over all here no matwa players nisi from o no ma cut no the dressing room sani ahye jerseys fe ne e fa eden o matwa na build your appetite for the game. And any TV crew be able to a Premier League match be an sanyo manova or more. For instance, on between your precious man nakasa with team in a batambe to a pre-match yet time at team biembra. Now a be a TV crew watcher. It's a 1:30 by about 1:20 now ujina gate air channel. Send your mobile bass in the Medicare by obecha. Na camera ba ko sa o inside na enu atwa time omusi na medical kwa akotwa dressing room na to dada enti after every pre-match na me use baba si e bobo baba keys ni kotokofo dressing room key ni kotokofo e wa NSA ho ti NSA rep no beba no owia no ama o protocol officer no a no so ba meeting na se no cause o mo na normal o mtimi say the last time team way by or be say dressing room ti hwehwe ne say ye ne match commissioner any club rep no be call dressing room akwa inspect ho am obi ahu de eden eye adwuma ye wie ball no na bibia say a eye mo ne ye de be hyem. So right after pre-match ebu a upon 10:30 ebu 11 we hand over the keys ti NSA onu be kwa inspection to for ye wi an ye the key na ere amount ye the key ne mawa wo kwan say we shed them wa come say born here dey start and we yet no now the new FA rules na san chire mu say 2 equipment officers ye more accreditation before set team ni mpo ba be duru which ye the clubs ni na committee na me aka chire mu omo ma 2 of enya 1 omo si 2 and the first eye den na ye wie pre-match e di kotoko dressing room key Emma Kotoko. Emma on say isani ha. Na tola e share dressing room because Kotoko fond yo me jana ho e wo dressing room. Na je say of fresh kase amanfo obomu si mimpie. Why is this done? Dressing room ni edi key na mani pan obomu say ompie nko hen.
Say na what of Kotoko ni me fence house mu de na almost stadium no yo mo ade de se kings ne wo mo aho
but wa wo dia ye wie pre-match na wo de mame enti wo the key na ma no and wa call dressing room wa call hye Kotoko jerseys on the dressing room adwuma na difficult players be ba 1:30
yeah
enya fair players ne ba na wo so aba eno sa na ne wo ya na wo yi jersey na wo to ama no ba say we do am ko hye sani se TV fo ne mpo be ba dressing room aba betwa of obeba no wa hye ne kama de obebobo no abobo de obehye no wa hye enti omo de ombe warm up wa hye de ombe bobo no ma ba betwa sa ne ye no enti dressing room kid de ma but ekwa ese clubs ni bi suba ne ese omo de ama no omo sa pe access to the room enti me over me de team bi achi akọ dressing room a ya pon omo ye de kid am omo equipment officer na hye ne o ma ko ba ya e be hwe ne o ma agudem ho esi wa Ghana league na 2 clubs 2 almost obia which is wrong. So the first two things no me wrong was one say TV crew no for baba she na no pawo. So akobaba antem ne ebebobo a. Anopa be 6 7 no mo ho. No mo hye. No me ja ko didi no masa baba test. Because by 1:30 na team neighbor no. E say we live that o. Now we try nyina egu. So why do you prevent them? If one preventing globe to the extent that a call free FA Hobano and inquire wrong. 2 Kotoko equipment officer send a dressing room. Now Kobom say 1 pie to the extent that a court company for free hotel. Cause I made non quao. A free hotel bus stadium on my time no meaning aside. Where is this done? Now let's come to this issue and on a barbon thing. Over. I'll be surprised if Effie don't find where Bien Go Stars.
For what reason?
Effie say when any unauthorized person area in a perimeter club near final.
Obi a woni ho akonya won omo tag oni kwan so ben
e no see why you find.
Okay.
What you say?
And I pay omo share
video of we musi park no. So now still na nko phone tia nyoma na say. What they are saying? Confront Tiasie. The desire say me bo home ni enkofo de. Say F na sesa to me no. Say posa we club administrator.
Say na ye adwuma. What say Sunday na nya adwuma. Me de no
confront Tiasie. So we club administrator over. Say one pe kuntuna ase ankora dressing room. Say wo dey e ma om. Nti omu sa na akola na e be fa nanim so no wote kotoko. Dag out ho. Ti akola na be fa no friend say e ma ne nko. No koye den no se okofa bo ndi on ne be fa line achi no makwa akofa which clearly so far obi ani o free Go Stars are report say commander den sa kan akola no
okay
but mo say den ti no di
akola na chi
timi
ye fita so a nti amwan
nti a won asem ne start free ti a won club no media officer e ba be approach commander na ba be nya
aden no so di akola na chi
enti issue ni nya se wabo akola no but then tina akola na kopo num a wadi nachi over asem ni nyina no na no na chitafo ni bia ntia so mu huri ye den esi mu I don't say media me authority sem wa ha but the one huri sim no on na sem ye den
mubusa no
mu yi ni pie na den tina the only authority so wa ha na ma order say me am authority ye den ye ni pie.
All because of Bohum.
And it's going to be an interesting conversation. We will be waiting for the verdict of the FA. FA the bit me actually say whether commander na so ojina ho ana ni kwan so ojina ho. FA the bit say obia ohwiri sim no whether police for no your madwuma na so manyo ba no kure ne ye ba akopɛ. Ya hyehyɛ mra na ma say your regional safety and security coordinator. Emra ne say ye mo obi mba park ne so biem
we kran kesi sense ko obi anya akonya se
ene kwan so obi nya akonya ba park ne so e club for no players na ebobo coaches na eden ete bench asa ye mo obi na photographers ayama o makonya se eden o mo twa ball asa over boy a TV so he especially England o mo shedan yin inner perimeter ya supporters ni ana players ni eya hu se nkofo bi jeje na ho mo tapi. So if you want to go to the next level Sami bo home me bo away na say sutwa because the last time kotokone eye house ebon so say na dombo tape so ko inside and a house for na catch they say safety ni car so o manenko na issue the secret ni say house ni kan no send the house for two o man go no so na so yi na need show bi because of amina me bo home and I'm saying my dombo team because so chine pia bontin say me house ni mama dombo chankwa as a for Friday aba enti esa clubs no bombo no mu chire mra no mu chire nkofo say ye free sa abre no of amenya sure say a tournament ye bo first half ya keto kriku timisi form besin ko dressing room see about AFCON ni we first half keto kriku se me ko dressing room and the blasters players akokasa de bia no mbekwa ye wie ball na akwenya wo ho na ansa no wanya access to the dressing room ti ada na ba ye kurum ha na e ho ne de ye mpese ye beji atom it's quite disturbing kakra. Okay. Yeah, son your memo over. I said they be a bit and look at this image. Send me a sponsor. You see, why because sometimes they don't even allow the police to be seen in the camera. And the police for no ho. But I'm person police ni capture more camera. Yes. Today be omunya police for ne ba be duru ano ho a no me je mama Stewart no. Enti Mr. Answer for instance. Normally I person police for no cry be back page no say referee abobo awie. No be call dressing room. Na police for na si park ne so. No show mumu no de omo ko no. Eya de bi omo pesa. Because once that image comes out no, it paints the picture of insecurity. Today be omo nya ka police ni no. Wo de omo abra wo be dura no ana bia ye de wakọ. Ba say ye ba park ne so be found be brain na pesa because in twamfoni papa. Now imagine where ya tiesi so a we twi ni mfoni be na etwa. Nti efe no ento anamo over. Prosper na ado no monitor game ne pa. Ono ne others enema. It was a direct call to baby any penny for said there be. Omunyi ball no. Okay. Omunyi ball no. But baby no major kotokofo na ye say. Time I see na ni see anom pese globe de be twan kotokofo na report we. Tuti anopa na. Kwesi adu se semene ye ne TV fo anya asema emfa kotokofo ho. Rather kotokofo na report we say omobo TV fo no. And they create into a whole kwa no mo wa den. Aye because they felt that wasem. So if they expected the actions moving forward was answering me.
That's it, Zach.
Promotional, no. You see, all the way. I could say na next year, based on how league are competitive, no many sponsors no.
American side interview no.
Who decides sponsor sponsor or Korean company bang. Prede kwesi du woni bebia ni fono mo ye no o discover bros mo fonko o sponsor Ghana Premier League company bien wa de o mo ye no bebia ni no o dini discover be wura
say dem say for fraction TV okay man kan TV apart o mo be etrum
isi sam suban boni bi o ha o mo njayo emwa. It was a deliberate attempt and only me problem. Ibacho Karela ngo show mo no.
One day.
Obiti so misbehave or. I'm a TV so crampo. Do we hear any them misbehaving there? So why kotoko? You see? Kotoko na has ama omweni munyam perform to the extent that sa class and kitin who is Gobian Go Stars? Ono kotoko bola. Na adwene ne se over there. Ayen sese sokotoko.
Zak honey den ya no mbe ye wo ko bi ekuru mu nti meso me ye kotoko meso nti obeye den.
No like enye se obaby bi o ba isi ya ma ya gugu ya
na ba fom nti we mu so fi so mu so na
ya gugu nyam bebre mu na anu isi pole we bai kotoko amfa security men bi ama matuju are they following it? Because I has a when demand necessary security in sense and being ABCD.
Almost your leg ni we are no more some count.
Dear, immediately come on yet. Say immediately was security measures. They are not doing it.
I bet you some.
Because you see, dear in a Bama goes that I or my yom said they have a just say teaching I say Sokotoko. Yanyadi and Bossy Sokotoko. Meanwhile, you saw to my Karela Bashel just last 2 years, yeah.
Exactly before they are near to say, you mum never for Montibiana. O Montepa. No for do, ma'am. Bibiano Kuma Monte or Montepa. That's all my boys no WhatsApp platform so. Omuduko consultation with Bia. O Montepa. It is a maybe problem near Setino. And you be na Bibia. Oh no, why Bibian goes as a wide game and says, I'm Shakotoko by all means, as I have to beat Kotoko. Meanwhile, you start from Macarella Bashel Ofi. But you Carella and Kotoko. One a shower a news. Sunday football and no day and me matches.
Or maybe a match
be a Kotoko intimation.
A match. I don't know. I see, and if an element of surprise in football. But me say Kotoko Karela, why they say goals as a news? That is the question that I'm asking. Then a news. The news in Karela be say Gold Stars. But Kotoko goes as still any news. TLTI. Na ente de bia aboche de say be kan de bia. Say Crystal Palace bi. E say Liverpool a news. And a news. But Liverpool Palace say news. Enti menim why before this game no na chinchina yan tiase yama wenye we yama wemba we and say to create unnecessary tension around this game. Meanwhile anya game na bole hwe referee Robert Mose on the lines no criminal officiating just say oh say born na born the omo yes omo ko mo woni bi kotoko yi omutia offside just say tinu kotoko fo am make any move offside nko na omo gi yes because say born tinu ye mo ko ma o akwose wa nko abai na shegu omo ye ya offside omo ye omutia offside na hwe edukugu ye o hwe ya I akwana so offside yi. Even though the video is not conclusive, like but from there the raw one bibia na say offside. Just say ohwe omo just say bibia was yenti ase makoto konhye. And no be for so ko hu referee no mo djuma yi na referee but say just ko for am make move offside. Omo tira center line and that's man offside. I'm say I wasn't watching the game because just say everything about name time. I won't lie to you. And Timuana, a supporter of Kotoko, send him and say, in other referees, you know, Eddie boy, say, Kotoko make him move beyond offside. I'm saying, my men, Quanamen, all can because until far, and they are not speaking for emotional fans from the emotions. Our Kotoko important. So I decided, let me go and see what is happening. I'm saying, Robert Musi. Let them move here.
So udu ni kwafe no ni pakro ya adwene.
Offside nko
na nya offside na Zak.
Bebre abaku bi bo de Zito bufu ba ku bi. On technical team no approach linesman no. Ti ohwe boy na akwana ji offside na. Se adwene se edwuma no. Che ye mo ko mu ni ma na go be ba me ya ehwan a kire. Enti ye mo nko. Eti the moment there is a ball, he thinks that on adwene no. E be dangerous bi ya no wa peja o flag. I was no Santa o yes ya. Do you want the game to improve? No. Eti no. But I think say the course one encheye so my be bria supporters in the do on
yensu bibi mfri de esi nso atere ne mu na yensu ahwe.
No, I think I don't minim why they are behaving like this.
Worried.
Minim why o ma dwene ya o say just a chinchina have to win.
Afi no so nyama o mo kan mo ma ne nya adwuma nya se ye kan ya no a ya mo de nhyehyɛ kama ba afi ye bo ma jesi me wie no ni nyina ya sa ko back.
She bo na I think na ko bit ma pause baby ana akwa pass na at least even though you hu a chire there but
okay
you bet me the near born tinka o de o ma video no mra na baby all pass ball no pause wo na ye nhwe o pa pause no ko chire na pause ma ye o de o be pass na pause ma ye pause on pro pass wi pass wi tinka
kan ko wona chi no
o be pass rank wa pause na ma ye na ya
we na okay
pause if yes am po pass but unse wa pass it but
nka wona chi kakra no
it wo hwe akwaba de o hye mfimfin no
ne 1-2 de obe player na oje o hye
Jemo ka kre
Yeah, focus kakra. Zach, chana about to us now. 0536 161607 0536 161607 0201941461 020146102009414161 0536161607. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Many are we?
Boss, radio sugar, but the word Roman here.
Yo.
Boss, baby, I give over the asking Chiano funding in our mobile. Yeah, Jamaican is it. O funding your kata large, no kate, Kotokone has any Munama perform. Boss, Kotokone has any Munama about for me because of the Kana in the top players to Papa. Because I said, baby, any good start play our team will never be more. Yeah, Pamona has to focus Copa. And in California League, so I am from some time, you better money. Foreign players are banging now, from performance, me yet be a different baby.
Yo, Minia, your monitor, why no be I'm ready. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I'm not in terms of opinion or thoughts. No, for the Atano Dumasi and I made them.
Okay.
You know, the thing that we are born, I mean, I just shared the full match in but the game now is very tough. The two sides in they exhibited very good football. Not aggression, all right. But the thing that the referee and the linesman on Ananka or Moyama game or no, I hear because because any movement from Kotoko is offside. Any movement is offside. Because I may ask myself, say, why is the linesman doing that? That
that's the power boy. Good evening, Minia.
Pacho bidi ni Prince Poku.
Prince Yama nesu kakra.
Megati free details.
Okay.
Pacho really but me a young guy, but me fine. They die hard for fan. Yeah, me say Pacho na fan. Yeah, me
phone for me one from crowd.
Yeah, Pacho ti me ga. Yeah, me ni in fact, Kotokono, me enu abon negotiate because for combine tension in alcohol. Now one thing they say, sir, offside na omuri, which you say I love football, but I'm say me one day journalist in terms of football. Sir, offside decisions in kwa or did they say, but who create no out in na clear off. Now they say something they could go out say, akoya wa be ya, you won't say if you are the mother more cry a call for my ability. Nyamia do it much go nanke ebe release the confidence level fine go be say almost said that almost bomb say at the no mbobo modie tie just say go start for answer
yo Matiminia Paunia kakra mrebu wa da romam das pa. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Tamanchino.
Yeah
na pum to say
okay already adomboko
yo e fa mande me ka safita kwa de
yo
wo ba su yi pa na me ka tempen ko sa mo yina station gwa na tele be ansu. This bit man de boa.
Ati ase.
Tama ki me kana se